you guys, and welcome to another vlog. Literally can't be bothered with my hair today, so it's just gonna have to do its own thing today. Okay, I think second time was a charm. Anyways, so yesterday we had a river day, and it's kind of like the kickstart of Shark Week. I'm gonna try to do this without being able to see up close, but I am getting ready. I actually got a package from Smashbox today. It's a smaller one, so it just has like a few pieces, but I thought I would film with it for a makeup reel for my makeup Instagram, to get that look done for today. So I do just have like my base on ready to go for the rest of the makeup, and thought I would check in with you guys. Yesterday we went to the river with some friends. Well, one of our friends was able to make it with her little boy, so the kids were able to play, and I started Jaws for Shark Week, a classic. I've never read it. I have seen the movie, but I do plan on rewatching it this week as well. But I thought it'd be fun to do kind of just like a summer / Shark Week like vlog style, where I'm going to be reading like other water related books as well. So today I'm starting out, I have started Jaws, but I think I'm going to finish it later this week, closer to time of watching the movie. It's kind of like my idea, but I started The Drowning Woman, and I'm really liking it right now anyways. But I don't really want to say too much because I'm just gonna tell you guys, I've been having a really bad year with thrillers. I don't know what it is, but like I have not liked thrillers like at all this year, and I don't know what's going on, because I've always really liked thrillers and like suspenseful books, but like they just have not been hitting this year for me. So I've decided, as I'm sitting down reading this and actually enjoying it, I've decided to do another 5 books, 5 looks video. So stay tuned for that. Or if it's already up by time this vlog is, because you guys know how I am with posting my vlogs, I'll link it above. But yeah, I'm actually enjoying this one, so hopefully we'll like kick off a good, you know, start at least. I think I'm going to be reading like all newer thrillers so that I can actually like kick, you know, or not kick out, but like, you know, just get multitask a little bit, because some of the book clubs I follow have been reading a lot of thrillers this year, and I haven't got to all of them just because I've kind of been in like I said, a rut with thrillers. So I thought I could get some of those out of the way, and hopefully by the time I get through that video, I will have at least maybe 1 or 2 5 stars, maybe even more than that. That is not today's video. I will get there. I am going to be reading this one today because I thought it was really good for like Shark Week, you know, The Drowning Woman. I did think it was a horror until I actually like started reading it, and I was like, oh, I believe this is just like a thriller. So I definitely think it's gonna take me for a ride. This is about Lee, who is kind of a nomad at this point. She had a very successful career. She was kind of newer at owning her restaurant. I shouldn't say successful, because she had to like borrow money, and also like she kind of borrowed it from like the wrong people, and so she was in debt with them and now scared for her life because of it. But nonetheless, she was a chef, and she owned a restaurant, and she had like her family and stuff, and then there was a huge falling out with them, and then she kind of had to go like on the run because of not being able to pay her loan back whenever COVID hit. And don't let that scare you off. I know that there's been a lot of books that have like touched on COVID, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's almost like, you know, you want to open up a book and read a book to like escape reality, and for a while there it was like COVID was our reality, so picking up a book and reading about it was just kind of like, oh, and now it can even be triggering to some. But I can say this author has done a really good job of piecing it in without like sticking to that subject for too long. But just kind of, I think it's kind of nice though to show like the reality that some people actually went through of losing their jobs, or their, in her case, like, you know, your full business, and then owing so much debt and just kind of being put in that situation that's like just so daunting because of every single thing that happened when COVID did hit. So it kind of goes into a little bit of that, but it doesn't stay on that. But now she is literally living in her car and trying to make ends meet. She doesn't have family anymore because she kind of like, you know, severed those ties, and we're kind of learning a little bit about that. She's living in her car, working at a diner, and literally sleeps in her car with a knife on her lap because she's terrified. She's been robbed before, and she decides to park her car in a really nice neighborhood, and one morning she awakes to a scream, and it's a lady who is like trying to drown herself in the like ocean on like the beach that's close by. So she dives in or rushes out, grabs the lady and saves her life. Now they're kind of forming a bond, and we're kind of like jumping back and forth point of views from Lee to having a little bit of Hazel's side too. So guys, I'm reading through this so fast. But I've already got past the whole first part. Part 1 is Lee. So I have gotten past that. Now I'm into part 2, which is Hazel, and we're getting to know more about her life. She is the woman who was saved, so she was technically going to be the drowning lady or woman, and her husband is there's a lot of triggers, you guys, but her husband is very abusive to her, so she's trying to escape now, and she's having Lee help her form a plan to escape this man. And there's just so many things going on. Sorry, my bad. I'm actually in part 3. Yeah, I've already jumped back to Lee's point of view. And then I think we have one more part that's Hazel's point of view again. So yeah, Lee has kind of started seeing this guy. So it's almost like her life is starting to turn around. Hazel's offering her a sum, like a good amount, to help her escape her husband. So yeah, Lee's kind of seeing like the end of the tunnel when it comes to like her financial struggles and being able to get on her feet and having this new love interest. But it's kind of already starting to intertwine with Hazel's life and what's going on with her. So yeah, I'm enjoying it thriller-wise so far. But I did want to be a little bit more vague with this one so it's not too repetitive for you guys in the other video. But today I'm going to be filming with some stuff from Smashbox. Volume, they have, I don't know if this is all new or newer stuff, but it looks like there is an extension nourishing lash primer. I'm gonna try that out. There's also the super fan and out mascara that you put on afterwards. For up to 12-hour wear, lifts and lengthens the lashes, no heaviness or clumping. This I'm really excited about. It's their always on cream shadow. Apparently you can use this like, it's like a dry down shadow for like your lids, so like eyeshadow. But you can also like, it says like, I think face, or did I read that wrong? Multi-use for liner, lid, complexion, lash, and brow color. I got guava, so I think that'll be really pretty. Maybe like monochromatic like lid and cheek maybe. My cheeks are already a little red because I just put concealer on today. I didn't really do full foundation. And then they also sent over their Smashbox Always Sharp Waterproof Kohl Liner in the shade Raven. So I'm going to try out these products today and read some more of this book, and I'll let you know what I think. Hey you guys, I am super tired, so I thought I would jump on here real quick and fill you guys in because I did finish the book, but a busy afternoon and I'm just really tired. But I'm landing at a 3. I feel like it's kind of hard to be able to say like what about it kind of has me feeling that way. I don't know. I just felt like it was a decent thriller, like leading up, but then just like the last part of it just really threw me and just became kind of far-fetched and I don't know, just kind of weird. I was gonna check in earlier whenever I did the 5 books or whatever, but it slipped my mind, and then we left for a little while and had a little picnic night, but yeah, I think a solid 3 for this one, but you guys will have to stay tuned for that video. I definitely go more, I guess, like into detail there with that check-in, but it was a really good night. I'm just exhausted and ready for bed. I will see you guys again this week, whenever I pick up my next book, whether it's Jaws or something else.
Mommy just walk in the straight meadows because you find if you don't walk left or right.
Okay.
Now, because it kind of makes sounds that's about to break. Oh God, I'm not on the middle. Okay, now I'm on it.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Are you afraid of heights?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I go face my film.
You're going to face your fear? Well, that's
Yeah.
very brave of you. Throw it kind of far though. Stir you food? Stir you food?
If I were you, I probably won't eat it on the ground. Not just like that duck did.
You mean eat food in the water?
Yeah, don't eat food in water.
How would he swing his head? He's like just checked out. He is not being trusting right now.
I'm just going to like start this by apologizing because it has been a very lazy day here and I really haven't done much, but I did think about doing a little bit of like a PR unboxing with you guys today. Maybe if it's just like a few boxes, because I don't want it to be like a too long clip, but just to kind of have like something exciting today, because I'm just... The good news is though, I do think because of the last book, although my thoughts were a little on it, that one and then going into this one has been a little nice change of pace, and like I feel like I'm completely out of my reading slump, which is great because I'm still not going to be getting a lot of books done this month like I anticipated, but this is helping me get more, like, I don't know, the last book and this book is kind of like helping me get back on track to where maybe I'll finish out the month strong and start the next month even stronger. But yeah, today I have been reading Every Summer After by Carly Fortune, I don't know. Anyways, so this is a romance, but it is, I tell you guys, I just fell into this book like head first. Writing style, everything, and I have just been like, oh, you know, I love it so much. It's giving me very Sweet Home Alabama or The Notebook. It's kind of like those in a way of going from flashbacks to present, but in this book it kind of goes back and forth, so like every other chapter is present, every other chapter is a flashback. So we are following Persephone. She goes by Percy or Perse, and she grew up, this is all based in Canada, but she grew up like more of a city girl, but her parents, well, she was getting bullied at school. So her parents thought that she needed like a good escape. So they bought a house on the lake that is like, I think 3 or 4 hours away from where they live. So every summer they pack up and they go and they spend the summer at the lake. And while there for the first summer, we are introduced to the boys who live next door, Charlie and Sam. So Charlie is the older brother, Sam is the younger brother, and their mother, Sue, who raises them, and she learns that their dad had died the previous year, and this is like when she's 13-ish, and so she starts kind of like this bond with the brothers, more in particular Sam, the younger one, which is the same age as her. So she has this friendship and stuff, and by like the end of the first summer, they're really, really good friends. And then she goes back, and it kind of has some details of her life at home, but they're usually very brief and cut back to summertime, because then we're taken back to the present. And how the book starts off is the older brother, Charlie, calling her. And so we kind of know there was a fallout there. It's been like 12 years since she's been at the lake house, 12 years since she's seen these brothers. Something happened. There was a big falling out, and now Charlie is calling her to tell her. Obviously, this is like a lead up of like a romance between her and Sam. So there's a falling out with them. And so now Charlie, 12 years later, is contacting her to let her know that their mother, Sue, has passed. So she says that she is going to go to the funeral. So that means she's going to have to face the past and everything that happened and see Sam again for the first time in over 12 years. So it's the present is kind of just been her getting ready to go back, and then her getting there and like reminiscing everything from like the past summers, and it always like leads off into like the next chapter, which goes like the next year. So like the first flashback chapter, they're 13, then the second one, you know, is like they're like 14, so it kind of like grows, and it also like, so they're like growing up together. It's really sweet and cute. It's honestly, I'm wondering if it's hitting so close to home with me, because it kind of feels like the same ordeal with me, because my now husband grew up on the river. We're in our hometown where we're from, and so they had a house right on the river. So while we were dating as teenagers, we were always at the river, and I think that might be why it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like so cute to me, because it's like them two like bonding and getting to know each other, and you know, slowly like kind of like falling in love and having feelings for each other, but it's like a confusing time, and but just like the lake being wrapped in with it, it's just like bringing back so many like memories for me, and it's just been so sweet and cute. Like they are so adorable, but at the same time, like I'm not looking forward to like the future years. Like I want to know what happens, and I do have my guesses. I'm already predicting. I don't have too much more to go, so I will check back in with you guys hopefully later, but I'm hoping what I'm predicting is not true, because it might be a tipping point for me and it might ruin the whole book for me, because right now I'm predicting this to be a 5-star, and you guys, you know how I am with romances. It's really hard for me to find an author in romance that I just adore, and that their work just does it for me, or their writing just does it for me, and they can portray like such a beautiful romance that has like a really good plot. Like I want a good plot, and then I want some romance with it, and that this is delivering with this. So yeah, I'm gonna check back in, because I don't want to give like too much away for you guys in case you haven't read this, but it's gonna be really hard for me, I guess, to like discuss my feelings on it though, if what I think is gonna happen happens, because I'm just gonna be kind of gutted and devastated. But I'm gonna put it aside for now, even though I am like transfixed on it right now. Like I just want to keep reading, but I wanted to do at least maybe a little bit of unboxing with you guys, some PR for today, because like I said, I have no idea what else to film or to do right now. Oh, this isn't PR? I was like, yeah. this is Jeffree Star. I ordered this actually a while back. That tells you how much PR and stuff has just kind of like piled up over here. And I guess I just threw this over here. So I will be filming with it soon. I, after what, 3 years, caved and got the cremated palette because I'm just so into neutral shades lately. And smoky eyes. So I was like, I want this. So I did get it. I guess I could open it, but this isn't like, you know, his newest palette or anything. But back when it came out, I was kind of like on a, I think I was like on a no buy at around that time. And I was like, don't get stuff unless you're actually going to use it. I also wasn't really a big fan of the packaging of this one, which I know shouldn't be like the deal breaker, but like I don't really like when people's faces are like on the palettes. I think he could have done something like really, really cool with this, with it being like gothic vibes and I guess death vibes. It was very, very poor timing for this to come out too in 2020, but I do understand that like it takes so long for stuff to be in production and then you kind of just have to put it out or you are out a bunch of money. But I mean, it's just so beautiful. I cannot wait. And I'm glad I'm reminded that I have this because I need to use it. But I got this and then I also got, I think, a few more things at the time. Yeah, I got, oh, okay, one of them's already gone. I just got a couple of the Velvet Trap lipsticks. So I got, I think it's Man Down, and it's just like a brown, actually. I was about to say, I keep all of my like recent lips that I use right here because I thought it'd be cool to like show you guys in my stories on Instagram maybe whenever it fills up what lips I've been wearing. Yeah, this one, Man Down. So I have already been wearing this one. I love me a good brown, but I wanted a straight up black lipstick, so I also got this one. I just forgot I had it. In the shade Pure Hell. So I'm gonna keep that aside because I do really want to use that. Okay, this one is for Skin Proud. They actually have sent me a lot of like the same products, so I'm gonna have to do like a giveaway or something. But I have been enjoying their skincare. It's very affordable, but it works really great. And I think it's available at Walmart. But I have their Bright Boost. This is 2% vitamin C serum. I don't want to open all of these because I do think I already have some of these opened. This one is the Bright Eye Pomegranate Gel Cream. And then their Everything Balm. I do know I have this. That might actually be, yeah, right here. I've already been using this. My lips stay so dry all the time, so I like to keep this handy. And sometimes I'll put it on like while I'm doing the rest of my makeup. But I've been really liking their skincare. Smashbox sent me, one of them might be out of here, but it's just kind of like this box that like slides open. I did share this, I think, to my stories one day already. But it is their like primers, so like the full range of primers. There is the primerizer, which I have tried this before and like it a lot. This is the hydrating one, and then there's the Correct, which is like primes, but it also kind of like color corrects your redness. You know, I need that. So it's kind of like a green tint. There's also the Control mattifying one, which I probably wouldn't need as much, although in the T-zone, it probably would work okay for me. The regular Photo Finish, which smooths and blurs. I, in the past, was not a fan of this because it kind of has like that silicone feel to it. But then there was also another one in here that I've already used. I just don't know if it's around me or if I've already put it away. But I believe it's like a radiant one. And I only used it once so far, but I really, really liked how it looked. It's just, it's so wild to be getting a package from Smashbox. Like, I think I said that yesterday too, because I did that look with the Smashbox that I had just gotten in, where I got this one, I think like a couple weeks ago. But yeah, then getting that package yesterday, I was like, oh my God. It's so cool. It doesn't matter who it's from. It's always so cool just getting stuff. But I just kind of forget to share it a lot of the time. Or I'll set it aside and be like, let me just pile it up and then I'll film it later. And then I just keep saying later and later. This was actually whenever Ipsy bought BoxyCharm, so they are like combined now, and then Ipsy was kind of like welcoming me since I was on the like PR list through BoxyCharm. So they sent me this Drunk Elephant set, which I've been really nervous to try. That's why I haven't tried it yet. This is just like, it's like a facial balm, but it's supposed to be like really gentle on your skin. But I've tried their like, is it like their baby face facial or something like that? I don't know, but it broke my skin out so bad that I'm kind of scared. And then this is Glycolic Night Serum. So I do really want to try these, and that was, I mean, so sweet for them to send this. They actually sent this, and then they sent like a little bracelet that says Ipsy on it, and it's really cute. I've worn it. And then there's also, oh, I think these were just samples that I picked out from my last Sephora order. That was really sweet of them to send a little gift over for the beginning of Ipsy and BoxyCharm. This is from Ciate London, and I believe this was from a while ago too, you guys. So this is already out. This was the Raspberry Burst Exfoliating AHA Lip Serum, and I actually have used that a couple of times. It's just kind of like a lip oil. And then they sent this cute little palette. I was gonna do like a whole look using this box, and I got it in. And then it just got set aside, so I just haven't. I think I got a palette from Ciate London in BoxyCharm or Ipsy a couple months ago that's very similar to this though. So I'm gonna not swatch this and make sure that they're not like doubles before I dip into this. I think that one it was like the spice one though, so I think they're a little bit different. Yeah, this is the cranberry. But there's also the Dewy Stick, the body one, and I do already have one of these. Looks like there is another Eye Luster and Cupid. I do have that already as well. Glossy Cheek Tint and Watermelon. I don't know if I have this one, but I love this formula, so if I don't have it, I definitely would want to keep that. I think it was just kind of like a cute little, yeah, Valentine's Day. A cute little Valentine's Day look. I do think I got the package a little late. I know it was after Valentine's Day, so that's why maybe I was like, oh, I'll just wait on filming a look, but still a cute little package. Now I'm kind of wondering if I've shown you guys any of these. I don't think that I have, but for some reason, some of them seem like maybe I've already showed them in a vlog before. I might have. Another Proud Skin, or Skin Proud. Oh yeah, this one came with the little like almost like the makeup erasers. I want to try those. And then the Sleep Hero Overnight Sleep Mask, the Cooling Eye Serum Stick Icicle. I think there was one more. Oh wait, there's two. Yeah, I think maybe these two were in there as well. Oh wait, nope, this is a double. See, I'm gonna have to do like a giveaway or something on these. The Recharge Serum. Another Skin Proud Recharge Serum. Unplug Pore Detox Clay Mask. I'm nervous to try that, but intrigued. Oh my gosh, I think this is from them too. They have definitely sent a lot. Yeah, we have another Icicle. This is the one I think I tried out, so I'll keep these. But it's just like a stick that goes on clear and like but underneath your eyes. It does feel very nice and cooling. And then I think this is the, yeah, this is the Frozen Over. So it's like a very cooling gel moisturizer. Look how nice that it looks. They don't really have like a whole lot of like scents to them, so that's like really good for sensitive skin. And lastly, I have some more over there by my door because over here just got kind of full, so I will have to do this again sometime. But L'Oreal sent over their, yeah, my address is on the back. Okay, like And I think I might have shown this one. I don't know. I'm just getting a weird or strange. Ooh, there's a spider. Deja vu. But yeah, this is their new True Match. I have not done a YouTube video on this yet, so I am going to be trying these out, doing a wear test. I just have been doing my makeup, or anytime I've sat down to do makeup, I've literally done it in the afternoon, so I never have time to actually do the 8-hour wear test, but I'm gonna have to do that. I don't know where that little spider went. Like a tiny little one, but I wonder if you guys seen it in the vlog. Woo! Now I feel itchy. But I'm ready to go sit back down and chill for a little bit and read on Every Summer After and finish this and just hope for the best, because right now I'm loving it so much and I keep wanting to pick up my phone and go to Goodreads and see what other people are saying, but I'm afraid it's gonna like ruin it for me, so I'm like, oh, let's just keep going. But I will check back in, I guess when I'm done, because I only have like maybe 3-4 chapters left, so yeah, I'm like really close to the end. I'll probably be back in like an hour or less. I predicted correctly. And now I'm just like super bummed, you guys. I don't know what rating to give this book. It sucks so bad. So this is Shark Week, and so I picked to do this one because I was in the mood for a romance. I wanted to give it a try. I've just had like a really sucky year with romances, besides my Allie Hazelwood book, but I feel like from like March to now, there's maybe been 1, maybe 2 romances that I actually liked, and I feel like I've just had a little rough patch with them lately. Like I've even DNF'd one recently, and then other ones have kind of stayed at like that 3-star. Man, I had such high hopes for this. I thought it was gonna be a 5-star, and definitely let me down. I'm not a fan of the trope that's in this, and I'm not going to give any spoilers here. You guys can definitely get on Goodreads, because I did afterwards, and definitely seen a lot of people talking about what reveal that has me bummed out, and that type of trope I am just not a fan of. It just, I don't know, it's just icky to me, and I feel like this author, although I am bummed that she used that trope, I do feel like she used it and like went with it the best possible outcome, because it still was very like sweet and, you know, cute towards like the end of like everything kind of coming together. But at the same time, I'm still just like so mad that it was even a thing. I'm like, I feel like there could have been so many different other ways that you could do the 3rd act conflict or whatever. Like I just feel like literally anything else would have been like a trillion times better. I mean, at this point, I probably would have preferred an unexpected pregnancy. I mean, I usually don't even care for that in books, but like in a situation like that would have even been better. I don't know. I want to give it 5 stars because I loved the way the first like 75% of this book made me feel, and I just enjoyed reading it so much, and it definitely was giving me hope that I had found an author, another romance author that works for me. And I'm not saying like I'm gonna just like not read anything else from her, but man, I am so bummed that this is how it wrapped up. I just devastated. But I did pick this for Shark Week because of the water and like, you know, the whole vibe of it. And you know what? I am glad that I did read it. It is her debut, and then I think she has another one, like, is it Meet Me at the Lake? I don't know if it involves any of the same people, but I want to say from what I've seen, it's different people and like a different whole story. So I did read like this in part or at the end. You don't want to read it unless you read the book because there is spoilers in it, but the Every Summer After, and this is kind of like her story behind the book and how it kind of relates a little bit to her because she moved to a lake when she was young with her parents, and it's like supposed to be like the same area, and just kind of like talking about that. And so yeah, I think she has kind of like a whole ordeal with being at a lake, and I definitely would want to pick up the next one, just kind of see how it goes, but just hopefully she doesn't use that trope again. Hopefully she's learned her lesson, because there's a lot of people that are mad about it too, and it's like, this would have been such a great book. It still is. I just don't know if I can get over that. So I think I am leaning more towards 4-star, but I don't know. I loved the first like 75% of this book so much that I just might give it a 5, but I'm with the majority here. I did not like the third act conflict at all. I did not like it. I'm gonna jump back to Jaws that I started at the beginning of this vlog at the river, and then I just kind of put it down because I was gonna let it kind of be like a savory read, and I've probably read 3 or 4 chapters of it at this point, and then I thought I would save it for the end to like wrap up the vlog. I thought that there was going to be more books that I was going to be reading for this vlog, but I am just going to wrap it up. I am just going to jump back into Jaws, and I guess see you guys tomorrow or the next day whenever I get to finish it, and yeah, let you guys know my thoughts on it. But so far I am loving it, and still feel like I'm out of my slump, so that's a good thing. But I think I'm going to try to watch a movie with water that maybe is a romance, but it'll also maybe lift my spirits a little bit. And I think I know the perfect one for that.
You're the carpenter? Yeah, Dean Prophet. You're late.
You okay? What's happening?
There is something down here. Something just hit my ship. Try from the Earth.
Sprinkle it down.
Impossible.
So glad I'm not crazy.
That was a close one.
You might be a son of a bitch.
It's alive.
You sure as hell no coward.
Julius. Just Mecca. Pull it back up. Stop it, Mom.
So one thing that I have done fabulous on this year has been starting a vlog and being really into the vlog, and then just like forgetting about the vlog. And I think that's what happened here. I have checked every card while editing this vlog. I had such a fun week filming this vlog this summer, and now it's like turning fall time, and I'm just now sitting down to edit it, let alone post it, and it's pretty much like fall time now. But I guess it kind of works out because I never wrapped this vlog up, or I did and I just lost the footage. I don't know, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess. But I'm literally sitting here editing as I speak to you guys in this vlog. But I am wrapping up this vlog, I guess, here. I've put too much work into it. I mean, it's 44 minutes on my laptop already. I've put in a lot of work for this. So let's just say it is what it is. So I did read The Drowning Woman at the beginning of this, and then I read Every Summer After, and to wrap up this vlog, I finished Jaws, and I could have sworn I talked to you guys about this already. I'm a mess. I don't know where my head is at, but pretty much I wasn't the biggest fan of Jaws. I like the concept of Jaws. Movie, 10 out of 10. Love the movie. It's definitely has aged quite a bit. It was actually interesting being able to sit down and even watch it with my 7-year-old, who really enjoyed himself. The Meg scared him a little bit more than Jaws did. We actually ordered like clothes from Old Navy for back to school, and he picked out a shirt that has a shark on it, and he calls it Jaws or the Meg, and it's so cute. So he now has like an obsession with Jaws. But again, I love Jaws the movie, but the book just really fell flat for me. It just wasn't that great. I did really love like the author's note and him talking about, he said, if I was the person I am today, back then I would have never written Jaws, but he also shares a lot of things about like sharks and fun facts and about how, you know, they're not like these monsters like Jaws is like supposed to be, which I did find really cool, but I still like the horror aspects of Jaws, of course. I didn't care for any of the characters, how they were written, and especially like the women, I guess like the most focused female character, which is the like chief or sheriff, whatever he was, his like wife, like all of their family drama, I'm like, and relationship drama, I'm like, oh my god, I could have done without this. I just wanted it to focus more in on just like the shark attacks or like trying to track the shark or, you know, whatever. And there was just like so much of like other shit and talking, like the woman talking about her like fantasies, I guess. Another female character written by a man telling us how her fantasies are and whatever. It was just ick for me. Personally, but I think overall, because I have to give it the fact that it's also Jaws, and I do like the story of Jaws, I could have just really done without all their personal life and garbage. I would give it a 3 or 4. I still love the concept of Jaws. It's still going to be, you know, a favorite like movie in our house, but yeah, I was really disappointed in the book, but I am going to go ahead and wrap this up here because editing Allie needs to get back to it so I can like get some videos rolling out. And I'm really hoping I have finished out the rest of the vlogs that are coming your way, but if not, I guess you'll just see editing Allie again. But thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching this Shark Week, or I think really just like reading books that have some type of like body of water or water concept to them. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.